Kama kuna watu wenye wanga wanagender value hii Gulf or rather UAE, ni watu wenye hawakuenda beyond high school. Utapata mtu amekaa kwa entry level job for so many years, just kwa mind yake ako miss jasoma, so they feel like hiyo job walipata hata by miracle. So wako tu miss jasoma, they don't even do anything else because they totally believe in their heads, wajasoma, I'm just lucky to kuwa na hii kazi, let me just do it. That is a mentality yenye watu wengi wenye wako na high school. Yani they undervalue themselves. Let me tell you one thing. Mimi niko na degree ya economics and mathematics. Na since I came to UAE, it's been 5 years. Hakuna mtu ameniambia, let me see your degree yako. Hakuna. Nobody. And trust me, you have been to interviews. Hakuna mtu ameniambia. In fact, not even kunitisha. Nobody even asks me, will you major in what? All these people want is to, what can you do for our business? What can you do to improve our processes? What can you do for this business so that our income will increase? What input can you give? If you should notice that in UAE, it's expert people who have come here from all over the world. They came and started their businesses here. Or established organizations that came and opened a branch here. And they're looking for people who can do. And plus it's 2026. There is so many things that iyo degree yako, in fact, one person ananiambia, except wale professionals like doctors and all those things like nurses, and what skills like maybe a chef who anajua exactly what they're doing, like they're working with their hands, and peer doctors who had to read books and get all that information. Ama lawyers. Those are the only people who I can say wanna practice whatever they did in school. Sisi wengine, what we are working with is what we learned. We learned online, we taught ourselves, we learned from others, we learned from working, and this process was not working, and we went and learned another one, we learned from AI. Those are the things those are the skills we are using for. Usione ati mtu akona sijui degree ya BCom, ati sasa unaona anafanya kazi kwa ofisi fulani, unadhani ni zile vitu zenye alifunzwa university ndio anafanyia kazi huko. Hapana, it's things that they learned there. Wali learn the company processes, they went and Googled, they went and watched YouTube videos, they went and learned from AI, they took some extra like courses or something. That is the skills that they're using to work there. Nobody is going to ask you, okay, lecturer alikufunza nini the year 2017, that those are the skills you're using here. No, in fact, that it's just hiyo ni kitu inakwanga tu. In fact, in UAE, that's what I'm just trying to say. Watu wenye hakwenda beyond high school, like hakwenda college, hakwenda university, stop undervaluing yourself. The skills that you learn by yourself, learn something that you will make you useful for a business. Kuweka hapo ati niko na degree sijui in what or not, nobody will hire you for that. Hakuna mtu atakwambia, okay, kuja work for us because you have a degree in accounting. Come and work for us because you have a degree, I don't know in what. Nobody will hire you for that in UAE. They will hire you for what you can do for their business. So, kuna watu pia, they're even saving money here ati ndo wafanye degree. Anyway, if that, unajua kuna tu mtu labda anataka that should be they want to have that as their minimum, their level of education. But I'm telling you, you will spend all your savings for that degree, but I don't think it will change anything. It will not. What you learn, the skills you attain, the things that you can do for a business, just think about it. It's your business? What skills would you be hiring for to increase your output, to make your processes easier, to make things faster? Yeah, if it's other skills like as I mentioned, kama wewe ni uko kwa medicine, maybe wewe ni a lawyer, I don't know about other skills, but examples like that will actually need you to study in school so that you can use those things that you learned in school to practice in whatever it is you'll be doing. But the rest of these other jobs, you don't need that university. So stop undervaluing yourself. Stop wachani kutoanza apply and targeting these jobs just because at you went to university. Just learn some other things. You can acquire so many. Na si ati unakwama certificate atusemanga niko na certificate. Uko na certificate, but what can you do? Your certificate si ati ni ya kuonyeshana ona niko na certificate. What did you learn while you were trying to get certified in that thing? What skills do you have? What can you do? Ukiketi kwa interview na watu wengi wanga wana try, the questions they're trying to throw to you, they are trying to ask you questions that you are in this certain situation, how did you handle it? Tell us about a time when you handled this and this and this and this and what was the outcome? Tell us of a time when you had this kind of challenge and you were able to resolve it. Tell us how you can be able to make this and this faster within 2 days. Instead of 7 days, you can complete it within 1 hour. Tell us about systems that you know how to use that will make this data and this faster and easier. And those are the kind of things that people want. Those are the kind of processes they want you to do. They want you to be able to be like flexible. You can easily catch up and start using AI. Unajua mimi nashanganga sana watu wengine. I make videos here and then you come back to my inbox kuniuliza the same things that I said here. Yet there is AI nowadays. Like you can literally go and just ask ChatGPT anything. You can ask Gemini anything. You can ask Gemini to create for you anything. Like literally right now you don't need to be in my inbox asking me some questions when everything is on the internet. Like ChatGPT should be your friend. You should be able to work with AI. There is Canva. Just learn how to work with Canva. Learn how to, all these modern things that are being used in the offices right now. Kuna so much systems, so much softwares that you can learn and be familiar with. Like ukienda kwa interview hivi uko already unashawajua. Mimi najua kuwork na Canva, najua kufanya Google Ads, najua kumake social media content, najua how TikTok algorithm works, I know how Google works. I know people are trying to sell their products. Those businesses, they're trying to reach customers. So what can you help that business reach more customers? That is what they want. They don't want to know that you have a degree in animal, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. So my main point for this video, I have seen a lot of these people asking me, hey, na ni course gani mtu anaweza fanya kama hajaenda high school? Sijui ni course gani kama mtu hajaenda high school anaweza fanya nini? Woi, ati videos zenye zote unasema tu ni za watu wenye sijui wamefanya nini, sijui wenye wamesoma. Please stop undervaluing yourself. Hii nchi nobody cares hiyo degree yenye ulisoma huko sijui Nairobi University ama nini. They care what you can do for their business. So if you make yourself useful, that is what they are hiring. In the interview process, nobody will ask you about your degree. Even me nowadays kwa CV yangu, vitu zenye nimelearn afterwards ndio mimi huweka juu. I have done this and I have done this. I can do this. I can make your business do this. I can do this process. I can make this process instead of 20 days. I can do it in 3 days. I can do it in 1 hour. I know how to work with this. I know how to do. I know how you. Hizo ndio vitu zenye unaandika hapo kwa CV. Alafu sasa hapa chini unaandika I have a bachelor's in economics and mathematics. I went to this high school. That's all. They don't care about that. Hata mwenye anaenda kuinterview hako. Kwa sababu unaenda kumwambia sijui niko na master's PhD in whatever. Yeye mwenyewe alisoma something online ndio imemwandika huko. Na unaenda kumwambia sijui uko na PhD in whatever. Anyway, just stop undervaluing yourself because you did not go to high school. I mean to university. Don't undervalue yourself. Oh, just to add, real life example. I know somebody mwenye alitolewa nchi yake amejifunza mambo za website development and ana work na websites hizo vitu. I don't know, I'm not in that field so I don't know. But aliletwa kutoka kwa nchi yao akaletwa hapa kama VIP because of what alikuwa na work remotely for your company, like huko kutoka kwa Upwork. Unajua watu hapa kwenye wanga wana hire people freelancers huko, so they notice ako very good. Huyu ni mtu hakumaliza hata form 4 level ya kwenye ametoka, hakumaliza, hana degree ya mtu. Hizo ni vitu zenye alijifunza YouTube, akafikishwa hapa. Kazi mshahara alianzia na 45,000 dirhams. Hiyo ndo walimwekea kuanzia nayo. Huyu ni mtu mwenye hajaangalia mlango ya nini, because waliona vitu zenye alikuwa anawafanyia wakiwa freelance. Sasa wakamleta to take his full attention, sababu alikuwa ana work for many clients. Sasa wakamchukua ndio wamweke like personally wakwe wa hiyo business yao, na income yenye alitengeneza hiyo biashara. Hata wakati alikuwa anatoka huko kwenda kufanya kazi yake mwenyewe, wako wanataka kumwacha aende. Na hizo ni vitu zenye umejifunza wewe mwenyewe. Those are skills zenye amejifunza yeye mwenyewe. And then kuna unaweza kaa hapo hivyo unasema maybe mtu ako na degree yake hapo lakini hana the charisma ya kuongea na clients. So unapata msee hata hana form 4 certificate lakini anaweza uza villas, anaweza fanya real estate, anaweza ako na mdomo mzuri, anaweza fanya sales, anaweza like they're very charismatic, they can talk to people, they're talented. Lakini unapata mtu hivi ako na degree, ako na PhD lakini they cannot even be able to speak to somebody. Hana hiyo. So kusoma ni mzuri. Kusoma inatusaidia sana, inatupea self esteem, inatufanya tukue na university education gives you another level of I don't know, inakufanya tu I don't know, but it just does something. Like kama ulienda further education, it just does something to you. But that is not the main point you're hiring. It does not mean that kama hauku find the opportunity to go to that level that you will not get better jobs. Don't be stuck at entry level jobs. You could be more talented as a person, as whoever you are, your charisma. Like unaweza kuwa mtu mwenye anapendeka na watu. Like they can literally hire you for their business and people will like you. You know how to talk with people, you know how to work with people. Lakini you don't have your education ya nini. Bora tu uko na tu like, yeah. Anyway, my video was just to encourage these people, because I've seen a lot of them on my diminishing themselves on my comment section.